Yo, what's good with it, YT? Look, man, I got a lot of shit to say. But first thing first, where's the check-in? Let's see how long I've been on this. Daily check-in. So, haven't been playing the game for extremely long, but man, I got a lot to say. So, if you watched my last summon video, let me go to my heroes. I got my Zala to A2, got my Natalia to A2, finally got my Santas to A2, my Hackering. My Hackering doesn't have shit on them. And, you know, a quicker way for you to get your Santas and your Hackering and all that synthesized up and fully ascended would actually, y'all remember some of the wars? If y'all played some of the wars, if you go into the world chat and you just fucking sit here for like 5 minutes, you're gonna find somebody who has the dungeon. And if you didn't watch my last video, the audio may be a little different because I lost the coverage to my mic, but just bear with me through this video because I got a lot of shit to say. This is going to be about these whales and the information that they put out, because it's just not like it used to be back in the day when the whales used to actually make free-to-play guides for free-to-play players. So if you just sit here for like 5 minutes, I promise you that you're going to find somebody with these secret dungeons. And for me, I'm going for my Santas first, so I already know who I need. I'm looking for Joseph's. I'm looking for Freya's. I'm looking for let me actually back out, because that's actually very, very important. If I go to heroes, no, it's over here. So if I go to my material, no. If I go to my matrices, it's right here. I got 229 Freyas. I got 53 Elsons. I got 85 Josephs. And I need one more person for her. Let's see, if I go to my altar here and hero synthesis for Santas. So if you look right here, I don't have that many Elsons. So I got in the fucking world chat and I fucking sat there for 5 minutes, and everybody who had the fucking friend challenge for it, I was like, yo, add me so I can do it. I ain't got that many Freyas. Like I said, I got 229 sitting in the matrix because I've been farming this motherfucker. Joseph only got 3 of them. And then I got hell of him. You get him from mystics. When I do my summons, I get him. So I'm not hurting for him. But Joseph's my hurting for. You got people who got like a 1,000 Josephs, but not Demigod. Demigod got 3 of them. I ain't got none. So I had to get in there and start farming. Here I am taking him up, so I know that's the reason I'm lacking on him, because I do want Elson fully ascended, because I actually like using him. He's actually pretty useful on a free-to-play account. And then my hackers, since I don't have any fucking ascensions in them. My CCs, I got 1,000 of those. If you want a CC, I wish we could trade. My Evelyns, I got enough to get at least 2 of them. My Valooks, I took Valook up first. You know, watching the whales, they say Valook, Santas. So that's what I did with all my Valooks. Got my Valook up, but now I need some Valooks to fucking get hackering. So we're there, and then of course a lot of those games you can get them. You can get them from fucking the Mystic campaign, but it's like, yo, they made it seem so easy that when it came to ascending out your heroes, because you just need the blue ones. But if you go watch my last video, and I said it was very important to what, like right there, and then you know what I do? I fucking hold on, wrong person. I get on their name, I add the friends, but a lot of people be doing other shit in the game, so I private chat, please add me so I can do your dungeon, and you can delete me afterwards. Please add me so I can do your Elson dungeon. And I literally just go there and I make sure I message everybody. I spell please wrong. I make sure I message everybody who I find, and sometimes it's a little difficult to scroll up, but this is how I've been getting it done. And I have a lot of these up, so I can do your Elson. I make sure they know exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm spelling everything wrong. I'm a little. Please add me so I can do your Elson dungeon. Can delete me afterwards. The reason why I say the can delete me afterwards part is because you're only able to delete 10 people a day. So that's why they limited that shit. So when I go to friends, and I can just try to delete somebody. I can't because I already did my 10-10. Every day I come here and I delete 10 people. So and it's no harm to anybody, but I'm trying to get these. I'm trying to max out my people, bro. And then I just wait. They see it, and yo, I be having loads of these motherfuckers up. So if I go back to what was it? It's over here, Matrix. I did Freya first. I got 229 of them. I'm lacking Joseph's. I got 85 of them. Elsie's, I'm lacking him. I got 53 of them. And they only cost 1 energy to fucking do them. But I am clearing all 10 stages. But that's how I've been getting the grind up. Because as y'all saw, if you watched my last summer video, I'm not getting that many blues. So I wish the whales would have told me, hey, it's just like some of the wars where everybody, you know, that little wind eagle or griffin, whatever the fuck that wind thing was, that we all needed, the healer, where we sat in chat. Anybody who got the dungeon, we was hitting them up. Well, if you ain't got your shit fully ascended, you get in this world chat and you just fucking camp it for 5 minutes and you start sending some messages, asking people, begging people, whatever you got to do, just fucking add me, because I'm trying to max out my Santas and max out my Hackering. And then, you know, for the how can I let me just go to heroes, because I know I can do it this way. If these things right here, a whale was like, just use it and take up your Santas or get your Hacker, like whatever. They said Santas because Santas needs to get to A5. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing that because she's a free-to-play play. I mean, she's a free-to-play unit. I can synthesize her. I know that I can rush it like this, but I'm a free-to-play player. I'd rather use these shits on some people that I can't necessarily ascend for free. So I'm not going to use it on Hackering. I'm not going to use it on Santas. It doesn't make sense. On top of that, Santas, Hackering, Valuk, they can only go so far if you ain't got Gangangelo. So I got a lot of time to fucking wait because I'm not summoning Gangangelo. And then, I gotta make sure that I'm on one page here. What else? Because I got a lot to say. So, this shit right here. One YouTuber, bro, and I'm mad at y'all because y'all support this shit. Y'all support these YouTubers, these whales, and that's why they get away with this shit. So he was like Sierra. His motherfucker had a fully maxed out Sierra 6-star gear. Made a video about her. He was like, he used her in some things, and he was like, yo, she's completely free to play. You can get her and you can take her here. You can take her there. She's completely free to play. Blah blah blah. But I'm like, bro, like, I know you're trying to put out content on how we can beat certain things in the game, but the way you're talking about Sierra, everybody's not finna get her. I know I ain't been playing the game long, but it's still some whales out there that have not even beat Bounty. The motherfucker that was talking about Sierra didn't even beat Bounty. But you're sitting here talking about Sierra because she's a free-to-play unit. He's like, oh, you can get her, blah, blah, blah. And then your motherfucking Sierra was maxed out. Bro, not too many people are beating Ford Tower on hard just yet. And a lot of people are not beating Bounty Hunter stages. The only way I have seen somebody do it was actually with Zitlin. Not everybody has Zitlin. And again, the person who talked about Sierra didn't even beat the Bounty Hunter stage, but you're sitting here putting out this information like it's just that fucking easy to get her. So it's like, bro, these whales, they're just not putting out free-to-play guides like a free-to-play guide should be. Then they start an alta account. So the difference between an alta account and a fucking free-to-play account is for you to tell me what free-to-play units I can use to beat shit in the game if I don't have the heroes like the Zitlins, if I don't have the heroes like the Sierra, if I don't have the Eras, if I don't have the Hydrissas, if I like that. Isn't that the true point of a free-to-play guide? Like, if you're showing me that I can do it with this legendary, that's good. But you're showing me I can do it with this fucking maxed out legendary. Like, come on, we gotta go back to the old days where the whales used to actually help free to play players and put out good content for free to play players, because this shit is pissing me off. Like, the moment he said that shit about Sierra, I stopped watching the video and I damn near blocked his shit. But you know, like I said, but y'all support this shit, man. So y'all be pissing me off too. Then in Arena, right? I was talking about how people be shitting on Bow. Bow hits fucking hard. And you know, when RTA comes, they might ban Evra. Like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be competitive, right? So you might have a ban phase. So they probably ban Evra. They might, who else a hard hitter? They might ban Val. They probably ban Light Brad. You know, so there's some units they gonna ban, right? You know who they not gonna ban? They not gonna ban Val. You know who else they not gonna ban? They not gonna ban Harbeg. I've been shitting on people with Harbeg. I've been telling them I can't wait to RTA. Like, hold on, look at that. That's a Freya right there. That's a Freya right there. No, that's Evelyn. Oh, I thought I saw Freya somewhere. But Evelyn is needed too. But it's just that I'm focused on getting Santas first. So that's why I'm looking for these Santas units. But if I don't have any lying around, then I'll go ahead and get the other units as well. I don't have no problem with that. Again, I'm just sitting on energy anyway. But man, I lost my train of thought. Arena, because people be shitting on Harbeg like he ain't that guy, and he's free to play. So let me see if I can find a tank team in here that has a Rog. I don't see anybody. Let's see who else would be a good. Is there a Mathasia in this one? We taking down Mathasia too. So there's no Mathasia or no Rog in this one. So this is not good for me to demonstrate. But I just put him hitting hard in the beginning of this video, and the reason why I like Harbeg is because he's a free-to-play unit. If I go to Shopkeep here and then the Guild Vault, not no Arena, Trial Shop, I can get him here for free. And I talked about it in a video where I demonstrated Harbeg, and that yo trial coins wise, are these called coins? Trial tokens wise, it's actually better if you get a Hugh, Harbeg, or Andre rather than going for the ancient summoning crystal, because if you do the math, you're going to save by getting one of those. Now, if you need the Awakening Soul Arcanes, I understand, but I got 3 of them, so I don't need them. Still waiting for the person I need it for. So with Harbeg, because I'm lacking a fire DPS, yes, I have Aurak, or everybody else has Aurak. And then, you know, since we just did the event, let me go ahead and get my other ascension right here. I fully believe you should get him ascended right here. I made the mistake of getting the 5-star Holy Pumpkin because I was in a rush to get my heroes to 6-star. But what I should have did is just use the fucking fodder to get a fucking fodder 5-star rather than waste it there. Because like you can get 5 stars, like you can make them. You can make the fodder. You cannot fucking make Aurak. Like you either summon him or you don't. So you definitely should get it here so you can go ahead and fully ascend him. And then with the trial tokens, the reason I'm choosing Harbeg is because, like I said, I'm lacking fire DPS. Andre, I like him. If I didn't have Natalia, I probably would have picked Andre for the damage that he dish out. Don't need a Hugh. If you need a Hugh, you can get him. But yo, they free to play. What else? What else, man? I wish I would have wrote this shit down because there's a lot of shit that these whales are putting out that they don't talk about. Let's go to the dungeons. Let's go to the dungeons. And then look at this. One of them already accepted. I got a whole hour on it. Thank you, Goji. Thank you. I need it, but I ain't gonna do it in this video. I got an hour to do it, so I'll try to wrap this up. This is probably like a 3-part video because I got a lot of shit to say. So when we go to Arcane Dungeons, I know that I'm not in hell stage mode. I know that I'm not 12 stage, but hey, I ain't been playing the game that long. But yo, for rowing Topa, first of all, I think that Topa is the most important one in the early game for free-to-play players. I know people talk about Ashe. I know people say Queen of Tide this and all that shit there. But you know what they don't say? Number one is that they be having their heroes ascended the fuck out. So they have stats that we just don't have. So you know what? Let's talk about Ass Majesty. And when they came out with that Ice Wolf shit, first off, shout out to Ayumi Love. Ayumi Love is one of the people who's actually putting out good content for free-to-play players. So shout out to you, because the rest of these motherfuckers, you know, the only reason people don't watch Ayumi Love that much is because we have a hard time understanding him and listening to him. Some of y'all probably got a hard time understanding me because I'm from the South, so I know I be stuttering words and slurring words and shit like that. But the people from the South, they get me, so we understand each other. But anyway, with the Ice Wolf, right, when they put it out, they was like, oh, just get his HP to 4,000 HP, right? And then, you know, get the glimpse on him, put a little bit of gear, make him like 150 speed, blah, blah, blah. Use the revival spell and like whatever, right? They did all that. But they didn't say shit about how you need your Natalia to be like stat the fuck out for her to even be able to clear the damn wave in 2 hits. And then who else they have? Some of them got like, anyway, yeah, they don't, man, let me calm down a little bit. But it's like, bro, you don't just need the Ice Wolf. You need a fucking Natalia that can clear the goddamn waves and to hear some shit out. Mary, you got your Mary, you need your Mary at a certain blah blah blah. And it's just so much to set it up, bro. I just came in fucking Ash and I just like I tried the wolf. I wasted a little bit of experience and I learned. I was like, yo, my Natalia, like y'all saw that summon video, that's the only time I actually got her ascended. So I haven't been in here since then, nor have I been in here since the update of the hell modes, which actually lowered the, I guess, difficulties of these regular modes. So I can probably get to 12 right now. I just haven't tried. But it's like y'all just gonna skip the fact that your Natalia got like all these fucking stats that we do us free to play players that we just ain't got yet. Like a fully maxed out Natalia has like 2,000 more base stats than like come on, bro, for real. But anyway, Topa. The reason why I say Topa is the most important dungeon in the beginning of the game for free-to-play players is because you get your rage set. When it comes to getting your crit to 100%, everybody in this game, the whales, oh, that's one thing that they definitely make sure they talk about. They talk about getting your crit rate to 100%, but they don't. What they don't say is that even if you got some good gear, like I tried to get my unascended Natalia to 100% crit rate with all the crit rate gear and the crit rate ring, and like I tried, bro. 5-star gear, maybe some 6 stars in there, and you know what she got to? She got to like 75% at best, and I like, bro. But if I had just farmed out Topa and got some rage set, that extra 20% of crit rate would have got me my 100% crit rate a lot fucking easier than me trying to fucking find all these unbroken sets of crit rate this, crit rate that, just looking for it every fucking where, just to find out that even if I got the best of the best gear, I still can't get it to 100% crit rate because I don't have her fully ascended, because that extra 15% crit rate that you get for having them ascended is actually that important. It really is, but they don't say shit like that. I'm just naive. I come in here, I'm looking for it, I'm farming it. I get the curse set. They like, just put curse set on Natalia. Curse set don't mean shit if she ain't critting. Y'all know that, right? Like you if you, man. When let me see if I can. Let's just go to arena. I'm just gonna choose one, and if I don't crit, Natalia damage is so fucking subpar. And I think that's with every character. If your Zadler doesn't crit, if your Natalia doesn't, if my Harbeg doesn't crit, he ain't putting out that big boy damage. We need crit. So I definitely think Topa is super important. And if you're using Zachary, like I said, because we ain't got that many fire DPS in the beginning. I think my game's gonna reset here, so I ain't gonna be able to show it. But crit rate is so important, man. And they just made it seem like that if you do some unbroken sets, you can get to 100. Let Demigod tell you, you're not getting to 100% crit rate if they ain't ascended. Unless you got some rage gear. Rage gear has been the only way around it for me. On top of that, when it comes to the progression, let me go back to the dungeons. When it comes to the progression of the dungeons, they actually have it set up perfectly for you. Update later. Give me just a second. So not arena. They actually have it set up perfectly for you. Why? Because in Roaring Topa, you get the HP set, you get the defensive set, and you get the rage set. One, getting your crit rate up will be a lot easier with that extra 20% buff from the rage set. Two, you have characters that need HP. When y'all be going up against those 20,000 or those 30,000 HP Mathasias, Rogs, Brands, and shit like that, where you think they got the damn gear from? But on top of that, I'm not even worried about that. But when you get to Ash Magistry, if you have the crit rate up, you gonna have the damage you need to clear the fucking wave. But guess what? Your tanks, your healers, they need some HP as well. Where you get the HP set, you get that shit from fucking Topa. After that, you're gonna need some speed. So you take the gear that you got from Topa to go get the speed that you need from Ash. And now you got the speed, and you got the crits, and you got the health that you need to actually go into fucking Queen of Ties. Now, isn't that something? They got this shit already set up in the order that it needs to be set up, but instead we got the whales out here saying go do Ash first, go do Queen first. Now I understand when you got Natalia, Ash Master is going to be a lot easier. Okay, I get it, but on top of that, you didn't tell me to go do the basic shit first. You didn't tell me I needed my crit rate up. You didn't tell me I needed some HP. You didn't tell me I might need some defense sets. Damn, I get that in Topa. I should have started with the basics. And then go to Ash, and then with the basics, with the basic crit rate and the speed I need, I can actually I can actually speed tune my team and attack both my team to actually do Queen of Ties a little more easier. Let's talk about Queen of Ties because they don't be telling you about these free to play units. Yo, we're gonna break this down to like 3 videos because this is a long one. Let's go to here. Let's go to where we at? Let me gather my thoughts. Index. Let's start with Wood. You know who else everybody be shitting on? They be shitting on Kane. But guess what? Do y'all know in Queen of Tide that the boss actually gets buffs? Sorry about that. She get an extra attack based off the buffs that she have. Did you know that this motherfucking Kane actually removes buffs? On top of that, if you look at his stats, his attack is an A, his health is an A, his defense is an A, speed is okay, so you can actually get it up there. On top of that, he absorbs damage. Why do we use Hackering in Queen of Tides? Because it makes our team a little more buffier. But you know, if you have a Kane, that Kane actually would absorb damage as well. This, like, depending on how hard you actually get hit, he can absorb like 1,500 damage. And not just that, that's a single target hit. You ever fought a Kane in arena, and you do your AoE spell damage, whatever, like you got Natalia and you do your AoE, shit, Kane soak up a lot of that damage, don't you? But they don't tell you to take Kane into Queen of Tides. But not just that, so he can actually help you tank, right? But you know that extra attack that Queen of Tide buff get because she has fucking buffs. Damn. Kane actually removes buffs. He removes positive effects. Well, god damn it, that's going to help you survive a little longer, and he's taking for you. Don't. Hey. One more thing, the defense down. How do you speed clear a boss as a free-to-play player? You gonna need to defense down that bitch and do some massive damage. So he come in with the defense down for 2 turns, not just that, but you know, some defense downs are 30% or 20, whatever it is. His defense downs are 50%, but they don't tell you that shit now, do they? On top of that, this one right here, stunned for 1 turn and grants a shield for 2 turns. Did you know that, let's say you can't speed clear Queen of Tides because you can't take down the boss first, you go for the right ad. Did you know that you can actually hard CC the ads? I did not know that. So just not only, but if he get a stun, the fucking ad skips a turn. So it either misses the chance to buff the boss, or it misses the chance to deal some damage to you, helping you survive a little longer. But they don't tell you about that because they shit on Kane. They don't like Kane. Who else could we use that they don't tell you about? Hold on, man, because I got so much to say. Let me see. I think that was it. They be hating on Kane. They be hating on Bao. There's a unit in here that I'm looking at right now that they be hating on too. But I'm gonna wait till I build them up so I can tell you about them. Winstrix. If you don't have a Winstrix, or is it this guy right here? Let me tell you. So in the last Tower Void rotation, you know, if you didn't have a hard CC, they got the light males and they got Brozak or whatever the fuck his name is. But I didn't have none of those units, so I had to find a way around it. You know how I found my way around it? With this motherfucking Orc Guard right here. Has a 70% chance to apply taunt on all enemies for 1 turn. How do you think I got 500 fucking tokens for me to go summon for Gangalo? Even though I didn't get shit, I pushed my way through it. But they didn't tell you about Orc Guard because they don't need Orc Guard. Them whales, they don't have to grind like us free-to-play players, bro. So they don't put out the information that a true free-to-play player needs. What if I don't got a light males? What if I don't got a Brozak? What if my Charles hits 1 person? Charles is actually pretty good. So just salute out to the Charles one. But with Charles, that's only 1 person. With Orc Guard, I actually have a chance for my AoE damage to the Natalia that most of us got to actually remove that little extra 50% that they had because they went hard CC. Well, guess how I got through it? I hard CC'd their ass, and then my Natalia was still able to do the damage that was needed. But there's one more. I don't think he's in the because RTA is coming up, and you know how I got the plateau in arena without a Winstrix when everybody was outspeeding me. There's one more person in here. Orc Warrior. Is it? No, it's not him. It's an orc though. It's not him. Is it water? Is it water? No, it's not water because Ice Wolf. You know what? It is water. Shield Guard or so. How I got to Plateau as a free-to-play player with my shitty-ass team when everybody had a win streak out there outspeeding me, when every fucking body was going with this tank comp for some reason, fucking whole-ass tank people. This motherfucker right here, Shield Guard or my little mini Winstrix grants attack up and speed to all team members for 1 turn, plus 30% speed. That's how I got my garbage ass team into plat, if y'all didn't know. But them whales, they don't talk about shit like this. So again, shout out to Lumi Love for being the one to pull out the Ice Wolf. I think I'm about to disconnect again. No, we didn't. So if you don't have a Winstrix, you can come here and get yourself a Shield Guard orc. If you don't have light mails, if you don't have Brozak, whatever the fuck his name is, or built out Charles for that tower rotation. When they had the fucking y'all know the one everybody was struggling with, man. That's how I got mine, but not to I actually have more. So let's go ahead and summon again. What is man? I'm all over the place. I'm just tired of these. Man, they did it. They don't put out information like they used to help us free-to-play players. Let's see if I can get Gangalo, though. Okay, I can't skip, so I got something here. Let's see. It's not a legend. Got a Joseph, though. Got a Magnar. I'm just going to give up Magnar. Let me keep summoning. Summon one more. All right, they get nothing there. I got 1 Joseph, so that's going to help out a lot. Man, I said a lot, but I know I haven't even covered everything that I wanted to say. That's why I should have wrote this shit down. Let me see, man, because we gonna cause y'all be supporting them, bro. Y'all just be supporting that shit. Arena, because they let me see if we have one here for me to show off my hard bag. Gear, that's what I want to talk about. Gear. I almost missed it. There isn't one here. There's not even a Matthias. Man, what happened to the tank teams? I guess everybody started pushing for that arena event, huh? Gear.
Let the wind silence
Let's go to my heartbeat because I still got green gear on him. Green gear. They be talking bad about green gear, but the reason why they be talking bad about green gear is because of these sub stats. This actually isn't a good. Let me go to new. Hold on. Let me just pick somebody here. So let's go to. I've been talking about rage. Let's go to rage, and then let's say it's not going to be. Is there a star level here where I can? No. So I just go to this one here. That's not a good example either. I mean, it's a good example, but it's not the one I need right now. Man, you know what? It's because I didn't narrow it. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. This is a good example of why they don't like green gear. So when you get green gear, right? If it doesn't have a sub stat, that means you are rolling to add a random sub stat. Now that could actually be okay if you get the sub stats you're looking for, like crit rate or crit damage. But the problem with that is that you have wasted one of your rolls to get a sub stat. Rather than when you go to these, they already have sub stats. So when you upgrade them, it has the chance to roll into the sub stat, increasing that sub stat. But if you have one with a sub stat already, like this green gear right here, crit damage. If you're looking for crit damage, whether it's in one of these here or if it's in a green one here, if the fucking thing rolls into crit damage, then it's like the same of you rolling into one of these or a legendary gear, hoping that it rolls into crit damage. So if the green gear has the sub stat that I'm looking for and it actually rolls into it, then god damn it, that's a good piece of green gear. Because if I'm looking for crit damage and that motherfucker just happened to roll into crit damage 3 or 4 times, rather than I come over here and then let's say that had crit damage, I'm looking for it to roll into crit damage 3 or 4 times. The only reason y'all hate on fucking green gear, it's because you get more substats here. But I don't care about I don't care. The substats don't matter if it's not the substats that you need. So if I get crit damage 3 to 4 times in this one right here, that's a good fucking matter of fact. Hey, I don't even need to roll, but let's just roll into it anyway. Let's see what happens. Cause if it hits into crit damage, that's good. If it rolls into a new one, then I wasted a roll. So you kind of take a chance, but you take a chance with all of them, right? So that's a defensive one there, and then that's it. That's a bad piece of gear, but at the same time, when you're rolling into one of these, let's see this one here. If this motherfucker doesn't hit into crit rate, I mean, speed isn't bad, but of course I would be looking for a crit rate, right? If it doesn't roll into crit rate, then it's the same fucking thing. And that motherfucker proc a new one, just like my green gear proc a new one. So both of these pieces are the exact same damn thing, unless you get a legendary gear that has all you need: crit damage, crit rate, attack. Like, well, maybe you need some focus, some HP. I don't know what you need. It depends on the character you. But that's the only reason why they be shitting on green gear. But green gear isn't bad if you get the substats you need. Why? Because a 5-star green gear versus a 5-star legendary gear still has the same main stat base. So what I mean by that? Let's go back to gear. I got a legendary here. If this is a 5-star, a 5-star legendary gear with 235 attack at 12 will be the same thing. Let me see if I have one actually. Warrior set. I don't have any 12. I don't have any 12. Attack percent. Damn, that's the only. It's cause all my gear is actually on other people. But anyway, a fucking. Where was it? Damn, was it not war? Oh, there we go. I have one here actually. So 180 here on the green gear, 235 here, and if I just get this one up to 12, the same fucking main stat is the same on legendaries. I didn't even have to. I shouldn't even took that up. That's focus though. That's okay, depending on where I put it. But the 235 there, 235 there. The only difference is the fucking sub stats. But again, that's actually not bad. That's a nice focus right there. That's a good. Come on, man. But the whales don't talk about this shit, bro. They don't. They just be hating on shit because they don't have to grind like us, bro. If you can't beat the dungeons and get your 5-star gear because you can't clear fucking 9, 10, wherever the fuck you at in the dungeons, then go take your ass to Mystic and farm out the fucking chapters and get you some 5-star gear and find the 5-star that you gear with the sub stats that you need, and goddamn it, you use your green gear to go get you some better gear, man, bro. But they don't talk about this shit. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Thanks for watching.